She was liked on that big yo-yo.
Oliver and Malik. Malik and Oliver. Did you guys like that? Yeah! So I'm assuming you guys want to see some more? Yeah! Alright, now as I mentioned before, Circus Harmony is a year-round circus school, which means everything you see these kids doing and much, much more, you can learn here. We have classes for kids and adults of all ages. We start at age 3, and if you think that you are too old to run away and join the circus, you're not, because our oldest student is 93 and takes our aerial classes. So you are never too old to run away and join the circus. You can come here and learn all sorts of circus skills like juggling, unicycling, and contortion. Speaking of contortion, please help me welcome our phenomenal Flexies, Jayla, Sabrina, and Sarah. Give it up for Sarah, Sabrina, and Jayla, our phenomenal Flexies. Now, on top of all the classes that we offer here, we also offer juggling and unicycle clubs. You can come here every Wednesday and learn how to juggle or unicycle. There is no experience needed. You don't have to have your own equipment. Just come here with the willingness to learn and we can teach you to juggle or unicycle. Now, speaking of juggling, our 6th annual fundraiser, the Juggling Ball, is coming up. It is November 6th. It is right here. It is a fun-filled night of dining, daring, and dancing, and you can come here and join us. It goes from 7 to 10, so if you are interested in the juggling ball, if you know someone who would like to come and support Circus Harmony, grab one of these brochures right outside the door, or talk to myself after the show. We are still looking for people to put forth auction donations, so if you or anyone you know have a special skill or something they would like to put in the auction, also let me know that after the show. Speaking of juggling, please put your hands together for the St. Louis Arches and their juggling. Now, Circus Harmony is not just St. Louis's only complete circus school. We are also what's known as a social circus. Social circus means that we use the teaching and performing of circus arts to motivate social change. One of our most recent examples of us being a social circus was this past summer. Our troupe, the St. Louis Arches, who you've been watching, took a trip to Puerto Rico to work with the National Circus School of Puerto Rico. Their circus school had been devastated by the hurricanes, and they lost pretty much everything to the hurricanes. So our troupe went there, and we brought props, and we brought the joy of circus that was much needed to not only their circus school, but to surrounding communities in Puerto Rico. We also spent 10 years working with a Jewish Arab youth circus from Israel. Every couple of years, our troupe, the St. Louis Arches, would go to Israel, and our Israeli partners came here to St. Louis. We also do different partnerships between a group in Ferguson, and they collaborate with a group in West County. So if you want to learn more about the collaborations that we have, or more about Circus Harmony in general, go online to circusharmony.org. Now here at the circus, we believe that circus teaches the art of life. So while these kids are learning to flip, fly, and juggle, they're also learning important life skills like focus, persistence, and teamwork, all which will be demonstrated in this last act. Please help me welcome back the fabulous Flying St. Louis Arches!
Poppy?
Putting on YouTube.
Huh?
Putting on YouTube.
identifying flying children directly. In the timeless tradition of passing the hat, they will be out here with buckets. Anything you give would be greatly appreciated and goes towards their training, props, and costumes. So let them know how fabulous they did. And we hope you want to learn more about Circus Harmony. Again, circusharmony.org or all of your favorite social media websites. Thank you for coming.